Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Officeverse. So have you ever been working on a Word document and suddenly your text just jumps to a next page on its own? Or maybe a weird blank space appears out of nowhere and you have no idea why. Well, chances are it caused by a break. And once you understand how break works, trust me, a lot of this confusing formatting issue will just make sense. So in today's video, I am going to show you how to insert and remove breaks in Microsoft Word. So let's get started. First, before we start, what exactly are the breaks? In Microsoft Word, a break is basically a tool that helps you control where your content goes on the page. Think of it as a traffic signal. It tells Word, hey, stop here and continue from the over there. And there are different types of breaks, each doing slightly different job. We'll go through them one by one. For breaks, you need to go into the layout tab into the ribbon and look for the page setup group. And there you'll see the break. And if you click on this downward arrow, it opens up the dialog box and it's divided into two parts, page breaks and section breaks. So now first we'll see the page break. So what exactly it does? It just pushes everything after it onto the next page. That's it. So instead of hitting enter 1,000 times to move content down, you just insert a page break and boom, clean new page. I'll give you an example. After this, you need your next heading to be start from the next page. So instead of just hitting enter too many times, what you should do, you'll just go into the layout in breaks and a page. And just like this, you'll start from the new page. And keyboard shortcut for this is Control plus Enter. So if I press Control plus Enter on the keyboard, it goes to the next page. So where do we use it? When you need to start a new chapter or while you are writing a report, you need to start your new heading from the next page, you need to use this. Next is column break. Now this one is little more specific. It only comes into play when your document is set up with a multiple columns, like a newsletter or a magazine style layout. So I'll give you an example. Here I have one paragraph that divided into two columns, and after that I need to write something like hi, welcome. But I want to go into the second column or the next one. So what I should do, I'll go into the breaks and click on column, and that's it. It moves your text to the next column instead of letting it flow naturally. So imagine you are designing a newsletter with two columns and you want your new headline at the top of the second column like this. So you need to use the column break. Next one is a text wrapping break. This one is useful when you have images or charts in your document. Let's say if you insert this image and you see a text is wrapping around it in a weird way. But text wrapping breaks tells the word, okay, stop wrapping and continue text below the image. So I'll just click here, go into the breaks and click on a text wrapping and you'll see it will start from the below the image. So it helps you get that clean, neat look when mixing the text and the visual. Before we move on, there is a really helpful tip. Breaks are invisible by default. You can't see them just by looking at your document. So to actually see where your breaks are, you just need to go into the home tab and you need to click on this show and hide button. And you will see your breaks are visible. So like I'll go into the column break, you'll see column break is written, section break, then there is a page break. So you can just turn it off or turn it on. Now let's talk about the section break. So section breaks are a setup from the page breaks. So instead of moving content to the new page or a new column, section break actually divide your document into separate sections. Each section can have its own formatting. I'm talking different headers and footer, different page numbering, different margin, even different page orientations, all within the same document. Pretty cool, right? So let's go to the section break one by one. The first one is the next page. This works exactly like a page break, so it starts a new section on the next page. But the difference is that that new section is completely independent in terms of its own formatting. Like imagine you are writing a report and you want the introduction page to have a Roman numbers and then main content starts with the regular number. Then you can use this next page. I'll just click here and I'll go and this. And if I go into the show hide, you will see the page break, section break, next page. Next one is the continuous break. This one is interesting. It starts a new section on the same page. No new page, just a new section right where you are. Let's say you are writing a newsletter and the top part of the page is a single column layout for the headline. But then halfway down, you want to split your text into two columns. So continuous section break lets you do it. For this, again, you'll have to click here. First, I'll turn it off. Again, go into the layout breaks and continuous one. So from this portion, Word will act as a new separate section. Next, we have even page section break. This one starts a new section on a next even numbered page like 2, 4, 6 and so on. This is mostly used in book publishing where certain chapters are supposed to start from the left hand page, which is always a even number. So suppose your chapter 2 ends here on this page 4, but you want your next chapter to begin from the page 6. So what you can do, you go into the breaks and you press even page and boom, this is your chapter start from the page 6. Similar way, the odd page break is opposite of it. This start the next section on odd number pages like 1, 3, 5 and so on. So this is again common in books where chapter begins on the right hand page, which is always odd. So just like this, if you want your chapter after this page 3 to begin on page 5, you go into the breaks and press odd pages. And I'll do this. You will see after page 3, your new chapter which start from the page 5. So just to recap why the section breaks are useful. It switch page orientation like going from the portrait to landscape in the middle of document. You can use different headers and footers. You can restart page numbering from 1 in new session. You can apply different margin, column layouts as per your session. Now we will see how to remove a break. For that, you need to go into the where you inserted the break, then go into the home tab. Make sure you click show and hide button. You will see the breaks you want to delete. Suppose I want to delete this page break. So you just go and put your cursor before the page break and press the delete. And it's gone. And it's that easy. So that's a wrap for today's guides. Now, if you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and share and subscribe to my channel. It will help my channel to grow. So thanks for watching guys. See you again in the next videos. Till then, bye. Take care.